The function here is defined, f of x is equal to 1 divided by 1 minus x. Write the Maclaurin series for f. Give the first four non-zero terms and the general term. For what values of x does the series converge? So we talked about this, and you can see how you could relate this to a beautiful little geometric series. So we have 1 plus x squared plus x to the third plus dot 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 plus x to the n plus dot dot dot. And I have my first four terms, I have my general term. Because this is geometric series, negative 1 to 1 will be my interval of convergence. So we like that. Now if we go to page 2, or part B, it says use your answer in A to find the Maclaurin series for f prime of x. Give the first four non-zero terms and the general term. For what value of x does the series converge? Remember, our original function is f of x is equal to 1 divided by 1 minus x, okay? And from our theorem previously, the derivative of this series is going to have a similar interval of convergence, but we always need to check our endpoints. So that gives us a nice starter. Let's look at the derivative here. 1 plus 2x plus 3x squared plus, here I guess 4x to the third plus dot 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 plus. You all like to start at 0, so we would have an n plus 1 times x to the n plus dot dot dot. And our first interval of convergence here would be minus 1 to 1, but again, we must check our endpoints. So checking my endpoints, if I let x equal to negative 1, I would have the sum n equals 0 to infinity of this n plus 1 times negative 1 to the n. That is a divergent series by the nth term test. When I check x equal to 1, again, I get this n plus 1 times 1 to the n. That's a divergent series by the nth term test. So my interval of convergence here is negative 1 to 1. Now, I am going to erase this part and go to the next problem, part C. It says use your answer in B to find the sum of the infinite series 1 plus 2/3 plus 3/9 plus 4/27 plus dot dot dot. Well, am I not just replacing x here with 1 divided by 3? I think we would be in business there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to my function here, and I'm going to find f prime of x, because f prime of x is represented by this, and 1/3 is in my interval of convergence. So f prime of x is going to equal, I guess, a negative 1 divided by 1 minus x to the second times the derivative of negative x, which is negative 1. So it's going to be 1 divided by 1 minus x to the second, and I'm just going to evaluate f prime of 1/3. Well, that's 1 divided by 3/3 minus 1/3 is 2/3, so that's 2/3 quantity squared. You could leave it like that or call it 9/4. So that's pretty powerful. That right there is equal to 9/4, and we used a derivation of that function. Thank you. We'll go to the next problem with a whole new video.